fair and telling me I'm simply the best. I guess it's time to say a few words to this class of 2018. So welcome parents, families, guests, and for this time only, I will welcome the students. This is an honor to be chosen by you guys because I guess it kind of shows the rapport that we've built. I also think it's a bit of karma because it's created quite a bit of work and stress for me. So it's kind of payback for 3 years of torture that you had from me that brought me enjoyment. So I actually have thought quite a bit about this speech, and I thought, you know, what can I say to you guys that's going to be genuine, something that hasn't been said today? And I had things, a few things prepared, and then everybody said everything at the graduation. But I thought maybe I could tie in economics and history, and then I thought, no, you guys didn't really listen to me for 3 years that I taught you, so why would I go into it now? Then I thought, well, maybe I'll impart some words of wisdom, because no, probably not my strong suit. Then I thought about just downloading something and coming with that, but you know, only special people do that. There's a guy named Jeffrey Beard who's the head of IB. He did that. Just so you guys know that. But then in the end, I figured, what would the class of 2018 do? And I decided, I need an extension. Thank you. No, seriously, I did put a lot of thought into what I wanted to say to you, and I did think about what would you guys want to hear from me tonight, and then I decided it doesn't matter, I'm going to tell you what I wanted to tell you anyway. I asked some students, underclassmen, if they could sum up this class in one word, what would it be? And a lot of those things have been brought up already at the graduation. What a tight-knit group you were, right? And then I was like, oh, that's great. I have this little family analogy where I'm going to call out everybody. And then Mr. Joslin talked about it, how tight you were, and Ms. Jackson had a quote at the ceremony. So I'm not going to talk about that. The diversity of your class obviously has come up numerous times, and I know that just from looking at you in your classes every day and from coaching and just seeing everything that you guys do. You know, you are a diverse group, and you're really unique in that way. The one word that came up from numerous students actually was immature. And I thought, boy, I can build on that. So I'm going to. But I think that what they meant, I don't think they really meant immature. The thing that I have enjoyed most about the class of 2018 is the sense of humor, the youthfulness. You know, the fact that, you know, when you grasp youthfulness, there's so many things that go along with that. There's this wide-eyed wonder of everything that you do. And I just look at the awards night, or the awards ceremony that we had at the last assembly, and people getting their awards, and that genuine surprise, like, really, I deserve that? And for some of you, I was like, yeah, you should be wide-eyed. But then for most of you, I thought, yeah, you know what? You guys all deserve awards for being just fantastic people, right? I feel like I can joke with everybody, right? Each one of you, I can go down the hall and share a laugh. And there's a youthful wonder about that you don't get with every group of students. And I think that sense of humor and that youthfulness is fantastic. With youthfulness, there's an honesty that you guys have. I was just last week talking with, I think it was Sun Min and Adrian and Aryan and maybe China. There's a group of people in there, and I was like, thank you guys for choosing me, but I feel like it's karma, blah, 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 blah. And the honesty that came out of Adrian when he looked at me and said, I didn't choose you. I thought, thanks, man. I love that. I regret it. But there is that honesty from, listening to numerous times, you being honest about how you feel about your teachers. I won't mention any names right here. Or being honest about how you feel about my class in particular and what I'm doing wrong or right. But that youthfulness, to be able to not have that filter, is something that I think is really important and that you should keep. You still are idealists at this point, and you should hold on to that for as long as you can, right? Because you don't want to become like short, fat, cynical, hairy man with a big beard, right? You need to hold on to that yourselves, and I hope you do. Let me see, what else did I write down in my notes? You guys, I have my notebook. Youth brings out resilience, and I think that's another aspect that this class definitely has shown through the process of the IB diploma. You haven't let things get you down, because you realize, and you should realize, and always realize, that everything works out in the end. May not work out the way you thought it would, but everything works out in the end. Everything's fantastic. So, again, I told you I was going to talk about what I want to talk about. I like music.
Oh, no,
and,
we know it.
One of my favorite songs that captures, I think, this moment, captures you guys as a class with that youthful wonder that I hope you keep and don't lose, is a great Bob Dylan tune. I don't know if you guys know Bob Dylan. Your parents probably know of him, hopefully listen to him. He's fantastic. But he wrote a phenomenal song called Forever Young. And I just want to read those lyrics to you, and then I'll wrap it up. May God bless and keep you always. May your wishes all come true. May you always do for others and let others do for you. May you build a ladder to the stars and climb on every rung. May you stay forever young. May you grow up to be righteous. May you grow up to be true. May you always know the truth and the light surrounding you. May you always be courageous, stand upright and be strong. May you stay forever young. And so that's what Bob Dylan wrote, and I think they're really prophetic words. And for teachers, there's always a few classes that they'll remember because they have a personality because there's something about them that you just connect with. And your youthfulness and your sense of humor and, do your parents know about the Tinder accounts that you created for all the teachers as part of your prank? There were a few of us teachers who thought, well, maybe we'll come up with nicknames and like future jobs for you. And then I came up with this list because I had to do something while I was invigilating your exams. And most of them are highly inappropriate for this setting, so I'm not going to go through them. But it's that sense of humor, because I know that I can sit one-on-one with you guys or in a group, and I could go through that and you'd all laugh and we'd have a good time and we'd have fun because you have that personality, you have that youthfulness. So I just want to wrap up by saying thank you, class of 2018. You'll be one that I remember. Now, thank you guys. It's been an incredible time. You've made these 3 years really enjoyable for me at OSC, and thank you for choosing me to speak tonight. I hope I didn't bore you to death after all that fanfare and everything. And I guess I'd like to have everybody raise their glasses in another toast. I didn't bring my glass either. To the youthfulness of class of 2018, and may you stay forever young. Thank you.